The thermos was empty by dusk, and I hadn't found any safe-to-eat plants all day. No clean water, no food, just miles of dense forest closing in around me. As night fell, the chill set in fast. My fingers stiffened, my breath turned to mist. Hypothermia can set in quickly if not properly prepared with warm clothing and a reliable heat source. It's crucial to always carry essentials like matches or a fire starter, and to know how to find clean water sources or purify existing ones. I needed a fire tonight, or it would be over before morning. But without a lighter, I had to make cordage from plant fibers to lash together dry sticks for kindling. Finding suitable plant materials is crucial. Vines like dogbane or nettle are ideal. Every step felt like hours as I stripped the bark into thin strands, twisted them into strong cords, and knotted them tightly. Remember, when gathering any wild plants, positively identify them with a field guide or an expert to avoid poisoning risks. Additionally, always check local laws regarding foraging in specific areas. Just as I finished my makeshift cordage, a twig snapped nearby. My heart raced. Was it just an animal? Or something worse? The darkness was thick, the silence oppressive. Visibility was next to nothing, and every sound seemed amplified. In situations like these, it's crucial to stay calm and assess your surroundings carefully without revealing your position. Then came another sound, closer this time, shuffling feet, scraping bark. My breath quickened. No fire meant a risk of hypothermia, but starting one could also draw unwanted attention. Every instinct screamed to run, but where? The woods felt endless, and the night seemed eternal. With no clear escape route, I needed to stay calm and find a safe place to spend the night, focusing on building a shelter and finding dry materials for fire starting while being cautious of any signs of others in the area. I forced myself back to the task, hands trembling. Crunching dry twigs underfoot reminded me of the urgency. Light a fire or face freezing temperatures, I had no choice. With shaking fingers, I struck flint and steel, praying for the sparks needed to start my survival fire. The first flame flickered weakly in the wind. Another snap. Closer now. A shadow shifted at the edge of light, eyes gleaming. Adrenaline spiked as fear took hold. I focused on strengthening my cordage, wrapping plant fibers tightly to reinforce my shelter and secure any traps or fishing lines. The flames danced around my numb hands, a fragile barrier against the unknown lurking just beyond. And then it was gone. Silence returned like a heavy blanket. I huddled over the fire, each breath visible in the frigid air. Every rustle made my heart race, every spark seemed like a dire warning. Hypothermia can set in quickly if you're not prepared and protected from the cold. Always ensure your shelter is secure and your body stays warm to prevent this dangerous condition. In a survival situation, every decision is crucial. The wilderness can be unforgiving, and making the wrong choice can have dire consequences. Knowing when to stay hidden and when to take action is vital for your safety. When it comes to essential skills like creating strong cordage from plant fibers, accuracy and caution are key. Use only positively identified plant materials. Never rely on folklore or shortcuts, and always check local laws before gathering resources in the wild. This tutorial is for educational purposes only. Foraging, hunting, and fishing involve significant risks and are strictly regulated by local laws and seasonal restrictions. Never consume any wild plants, mushrooms, or animals unless they are positively identified with certainty by a professional guide or through reputable field guides. Always respect legal requirements. Indeed, Chinese letter, 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 Chinese.